So the last thing that we're going to look at in section 8.3 is we are going to compare a hypothesis test and confidence intervals. So as we are going through and we are doing this, we've kind of introduced here a table of some information, the different ways that these are connected, and then we'll go through an example and tie these two ideas from these two different chapters together. So confidence intervals and hypothesis tests are closely related but ask slightly different questions. Confidence intervals ask, what is the value of this parameter? A hypothesis test says, are the data consistent with the parameter being one particular value, or might the parameter be something else? So in other words, confidence intervals are used to make estimations, and hypothesis tests are used to judge between two different claims about our value. Even though they are designed to answer two different questions, they are similar enough to lead us to the same types of conclusions in particular examples. So specifically, a confidence interval can lead us to the same type of conclusion as a two-sided hypothesis test. Okay. There's a little note here. There are rare occasions when the conclusions of a hypothesis test may be different from what we might have concluded from a confidence interval because of a slight difference in the calculations. But for the most part, they should kind of go together. Right. As we're looking at this, the table shows us a relationship between confidence intervals and significance levels. So a confidence level of 90% compares us to an alternative hypothesis where we have a not equal to sign, because again it's a two-sided, and that gives us a significance level of 10%. And we're thinking about our 90% and our 10% being complements. A 95% confidence level is related to a 5% significance level. Again, they're complements, and that was kind of mentioned earlier. And 99% goes with a 1%. And in all of these cases, we're thinking about two-sided alternative hypothesis. We're not necessarily looking at whether it is increased or decreased. We're just looking to answer the question whether or not it is changed. And in the next example, in the next video, we're going to go through kind of a lengthy example where we compare the results from a hypothesis test to that of a confidence interval.